Hello and welcome to another awesome video on the Disabled Explorer YouTube channel and all the other platforms that I share this on. Hope everyone's having a great Monday and I hope you guys all had an awesome weekend this past weekend. To my American friends and subscribers, happy Thanksgiving week. This coming Thursday, Friday, and this weekend coming is Thanksgiving to you guys. So happy Thanksgiving week to you guys. I hope you guys don't eat a lot of turkey. Hey, anything can happen, right? Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to recap TNA Wrestling, some SmackDown as well, and preview tonight's Monday Night Raw from Oklahoma City. So, without further ado, let's get into TNA Wrestling from November the 20th, 2025. The fallout from Turning Point kicked off as TNA Wrestling rolled out of Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, home of NXT. The former TNA World Champion Mike Santana opened the show, still reeling from after Frankie Kazarian stole the title the night he celebrated his 1,000th day sober. Santana checked himself into a safe space and vowed to reclaim the gold, starting by picking off the NXT superstars who attacked him one by one. Backstage, Frankie Kazarian crossed the line by disrespecting JDC's wife. JDC demanded a world title match, and if he could beat Eric Young later in the night, he'd earn the shot. The Knockouts division has heated up with the first throwaway qualifier. Danny Luna, Indy Hartwell, Rosemary, and Mila Grace collided in chaotic fashion. Green missed learnings, top rope dives, steel chains, and brawls on the floor. In the end, Luna used the chain on Hartwell to secure the victory. As I just said, Danny Luna promised to expose the truth when she faced when Danny Luna, sorry, Danny Luna defeated Indy Hartwell, Rosemary, and Mila Grace for the knockouts throwaway match. I apologize for that minor mistake. Eric Young promised to expose the truth when he faced JDC later in the night. The Hardys and the international champion Steve Macklin welcomed the challenge from the invading NXT outsiders. Matt Warner and Matt Cardona renewed their rivalry in a wild fight that saw Steph de Launder play difference maker again. Again, a push shot behind the ref's back gave Lorna the upset win. Mance Lorna wi- wins with Steph DeLander against Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona lost. The NXT invaders Rob Stone, Charlie Dempsey, Lexis King, Stax, Brooke Jensen, Tyson DuPont, and Tyreek Egui, made it clear that they were not waiting for the opportunity. Days were here to take them. Myron Reed then battled John Schuyler in fast-paced action, with the rest of the Rascals apparently taken out by Special Agent Zero. Reed's numbers disadvantage proved costly as Jason Hotz arrived and helped Schuyler steal the win. John Schuyler with Jason Hotz defeated Myron Reed. AJ Francis last out at Richmond for for failing to beat Leon Slater at Turning Point. Slater stepped in and Francis vowed to show him how it's done, sorry. The search for Mr. Elegance continues. Next, Zaya Brookside, Victoria Crawford, uh, Killer Kelly, and Jody Threat threw down in the second knockout four-way match. Brookside survived the chaos and hit the Brookside bomb for the win, earning a match with Danny Luna in 2 weeks. Zaya Brookside defeated Killer Kelly, Victoria Crawford, and Jody Threat for the in the knockouts four-way match. The Spark Jade Stone made her arrival in TNA. Big matches were made official for Final Resolution, airing on December 5th on TNA Plus, sorry. Mike Santana versus Charlie Dempsey, the Hardys versus DuPont and Eggway, tag team titles. Steve Macklin versus Stax International title, sorry. Kalani Jordan versus Lei Ying Lee, Jordan Grace versus Luna, Brookside, the knockout title, for the knockout title. Leon Slater versus AJ Francis uh, for the X Division title, and Matt Cardona versus Matt Thorner for steel in a street fight. Sorry, and in 2 weeks on Impact, the hometown man will face Brooks Jensen. Mike Santana will go against Robert Stone and the Hardys. Steve Macklin and Cedric Alexander will face King, Stax, and DuPont and Igwe. The night closed with the first ever clash between JDC and Eric Young. The battle went back and forth, slingshot dives, uh, with slingshot dives, top rope danger, near falls, and gritty counters. JDC survived everything Young threw at him, and sealed the win, and the with the down and dirty, earning him his world title opportunity. JDC defeated Eric Young. JDC celebrated and stared down Frankie Kazarian as the show signed off the air. I hope you guys liked that TNA uh, review. If you did, I'll leave. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Click that thumbs up. It would help me with my algorithm on YouTube. That would be greatly appreciated and help me rise up to 500 and whatever. The sky's the limit. From 421. Next, I'm going to do a SmackDown review. Sorry, uh, SmackDown review. The Friday, November the 21st, 2025. SmackDown delivered a huge night from Denver's Bell Arena as the road to War Games hit full throttle. The last time is now tournament kicked off with two major first round clashes. Finn Balor versus Penta and Carmelo Hayes versus the Tribal Thief, Bronson Reed. Um, the show opened with major arrivals from Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Penta, and The Vision. As tensions for War Games continued to build, a recap package reminded us of Drew McIntyre joining the Vision last week at MSG, and the chaos Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns brought to Raw. Paul Heyman then took over the ring, standing with Braun Breaker, Big Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul to hype up his vision for War Games until Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso cut him off to a huge ovation. Things exploded when McIntyre ambushed Cody Rhodes backstage at his bus, leaving him bloodied. Ilya Dragunov then answered the call, defending his World United States Championship against J.D. McDonough in a wild, heavy-hitting brawl. Dragunov powered through and retained the title with the torpedo Moscow. Uh, Moscow. A power bomb and an H bomb. Backstage drama ensued and heated up between Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky as the hunt for War Games unity continued. Meanwhile, Nick Aldis struggled to keep order as Heyman and the Vision Drew McIntyre's played games with Drew McIntyre's whereabouts. Carmelo Hayes and Bronson Reed then went to war in the tournament match. In their tournament match, the Vision the Vision's interference nearly cost Hayes everything until a battered Cody Rhodes stormed out, took out Reed, and helped Mello score a dramatic count uh, count-out victory. Frank Baxium and DIY followed up with the thriller, ending when uh, Candice LeRae yanked off Axiom's mask, giving Gargano and Ciampa the opening they needed to secure the win. Finn Balor uh, versus Penta then closed out the tournament matches in spectacular fashion, as after non-stop counters, near falls, and signature strikes, Penta shocked Balor with a destroyer and to advance to round two. In the final moments of the show, no, if- uh, in the final moments, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky hit the ring to reveal their fifth and final War Games partner, AJ Lee. But before the announcement could settle, Nia Jax, Last Legend, Asuka, and Kairi Sane launched a brutal ambush with Becky Lynch revealing herself as their fifth member, too, and the night the, and the night in absolute to end the night in absolute chaos. Sorry. I hope you guys like this SmackDown preview from this Friday, the 21st of November, from Denver, Colorado. And now I'm going to do a brief preview of Monday Night Raw to end this video. And I'll be back on Wednesday to recap Raw because I have an appointment tomorrow. But I'll be back here on Wednesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because Monday Night Raw, November 24th, 2025, is locked, loaded, and ready to fire on all cylinders, as it's the final stop before Survivor Series, and the Red Brand's promising well-to-well chaos. Roman Reigns is set to open the show, fresh off his earth-shaking return last week at MSG, where he smashed Brock Lesnar and stepped into War Games. The tribal chief has a microphone, and that means business is about to pick up. Tournament action continues as the last time is now rolls into the quarterfinals. Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes in a clash of pure precision versus pure swagger. And Penta versus Solo Sikoa, where violence is guaranteed and mercy is not. Becky Lynch is in the house too, and still fuming after losing the Women's Intercontinental Championship to Maxine Dupree last week at MSG. Big Time Bex has something to say, and somebody's getting scorched. Plus, the men's War Game squad collide in an advantage match, and Dominic Mysterio grabs the mic to fire shots at John Cena ahead of their Intercontinental title showdown. As I said, tonight on Raw, lineup is Roman Reigns kicks off the show. Last time is now tournament. Quarterfinals, Gunther versus Hayes. Last time is now again. Penta versus Solo. Men's War Games advantage match. Becky Lynch is in the house, and Dominic Mysterio addresses John Cena. This is the final Raw before Survivor Series War Games happening this weekend. Anything can happen, and something will. Catch Monday Night Raw live from the Paycom Paycom Center in Oklahoma City at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, streaming exclusively on Netflix. I hope you guys liked this Monday Night Raw preview. If you did, leave a comment in the comment section below of the YouTube video. Click the thumbs up icon on the YouTube page. That would be greatly appreciated. It would help my algorithm very much so. Uh, and if you guys are on other platforms, please jump onto my YouTube channel and click the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, I greatly appreciate it. That would be I greatly appreciate if you could help me rise up to 500 or more. And as I just finished saying before, the Raw preview, I will not be able to do a Raw review tomorrow because I have an appointment in the afternoon. But I will be here on Wednesday, and I'll do a Raw review on Wednesday afternoon. Until then, I hope you guys have a great Monday evening or at whatever time you guys are watching this on. Uh, stay stay positive. Keep keep safe and warm. And as I always end off with, keep on smiling. Bye bye.